welcome to SoulGuided. Thanks for joining me here. I'm going to call this segment Morning Tea. Not that I drink tea in the morning, I actually drink water in the morning, sometimes water with lemon, but I like the name Morning Tea. I think it's cute. So I hope that you'll join me in the mornings for these brief little check-ins. But I find that my mind in the morning is the first thing to kind of start becoming active. My body is a little slower to wake, but my mind immediately begins to race. And so I thought, what better way, to start the day than to talk a little bit about some of the tools that I use or my own experience when I wake up in the morning with all of you. So I want to talk about journaling today and how journaling serves me as a practical tool in my spiritual journey. The reason I mention practical tools, I'm going to talk about the journaling and ways that it might serve you, the ways that it serves me. But the reason I talk about practical tools is because one of the most important pillars of the SoulGuided community and the way that we operate and serve each other is practical spirituality. And what is practical spirituality? It's integrating our spiritual selves, our spiritual experiences into our everyday, joining these parts of ourselves that could seem very disparate and opposite to each other. Really recognizing that the mundane, the everyday is in fact spiritual, that we are always embodying spirit, even in the most mundane of ways. And so journaling to me, this is my journal, by the way, nothing fancy, it's just this bound pineapple book, but I found journaling, especially in the morning, doesn't have to be in the morning, but especially in the morning, to be a very grounding experience, because what it does is it orients my mind and it makes me aware of myself before I start to go out and interact with the world. Now you may have children, elderly people that you care for, parents that you live with, or maybe it's colleagues. Those are the first people that you encounter in the day. Whoever it is, getting in touch with the self and really feeling into, okay, where are my emotions sitting right now? How do I feel in my body right now? What's my mind doing? What am I thinking about, right? Did I have any dreams last night? How do those make me feel, right? And it could be 2-3 minutes. It doesn't have to be a lengthy process, but really just jotting down some of those first kind of feelings, those first ways that you're showing up in the world, I think does give me and could give you a place from which to begin to relate to other people and a real sense of groundedness as we begin our day, right? Is without knowing what's going on within ourselves, it's very easy to become reactive with other people and not know why, right? And so I could start my day very tense and bound up from a dream that I had the night before, or something that happened the day before that I didn't process, right? And then, step out of my space and talk to a colleague and get agitated over something they said, and then all of a sudden my day has begun in this very tense, argumentative space because I didn't even know how I was feeling when I began the day, right? So a very practical tool to begin to better embody the spiritual self in the day-to-day. Okay, so I hope that serves you somehow. I'm gonna go and begin my daily routine. We all have a different one, but I hope that this serves you, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day. Much love.